Panovich here joining us. Brad, a great day today.
Oh, yeah.
I know the heat and humidity are going to go up, so I
Yeah.
wish we could just stay where we were, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, today was perfect because you still had low dew points. It was
Yeah.
warm, it was summer-like, but it
Yeah.
wasn't super muggy yet. I think that's what most people don't like about the summer.
Yeah.
The heat's okay. It's like when it
Oppressive.
gets muggy and it doesn't really cool down at night. And that's going to be the story. We're going to get a very summer-like feel. You know, Memorial Day weekend is kind of considered the unofficial start of summer. Well, it's certainly going to feel like it around here as it gets warmer and warmer. We could be in the upper 80s tomorrow. And then remember, we haven't hit 90 yet. We've hit 89 a couple times. We're going to be close again. Those humidity levels, dew points in the 70s, the air you can wear returning. And yes, the afternoon and evening storms, nothing like the pattern we had earlier in the month where it was severe weather and heavy rain after heavy rain event. These are going to be more the typical summer pattern of pop-up storms. This system is going to kind of split and move around us. That's not really going to be our big weather maker as most of the energy stays to the north and to the southwest of us. But we will see a dying cold front eventually heading our way that's going to help kick off some scattered storms this weekend, especially in the heating of the day. Starting Thursday evening, but then Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday again. None of these days will it rain the whole day. In fact, there'll be more dry hours than wet hours. You'll see the scattered storms every afternoon beginning to form on the mountains and foothills, moving down into the Piedmont by evening. Same story for Friday, scattered storms in the evening hours. So you're going to have to plan around it. But for sure, you're going to feel this air. We call it the air you can wear because when you step outside, you feel it immediately. It was comfy today. It'll be somewhat comfy early tomorrow. Humidity starts to creep up. And look at that. By Sunday into Monday, we're talking dew points in the low 70s, by far the highest dew point levels we've seen so far this year. Now, we saw the pop-up storms in the mountains today. We'll see that again tomorrow. They won't make it down into the Piedmont until Thursday. Scatter showers 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, maybe a couple waves of them into the evening hours. They dissipate Friday morning, a little bit of fog. Then in the heating of the day again, 6, 7. You get the time frame. It's almost like clockwork. Every evening, these pop-up storms will be developing. So when we look at the rain chances, but bouncing between 40 and 20%, maybe Saturday a little bit of a lull, and then Sunday, Monday. None of these days will wash out your plans completely. You just have to be prepared for like a 45, maybe hour-long shower thunderstorm in the vicinity at some point between 4 p.m. and about 9 p.m. every evening. The heavier rain stays to our west, so we're not going to get into the real soaking rains. We will get a chance to dry out, especially with the rising heat, but we will end up with an inch or two of rain over the next 7 days. We need about an inch a week to keep everything nice and green out there. The heat dome, it's over us for the next couple of days, kind of centered to the south, but there are signs of a little bit of a dip in the jet stream next week, so maybe a little bit of cooler weather after this heat wave we go into this weekend. That will really start middle of next week and as we go into the first couple days of June. Remember how chilly it was last year at this time? It will not be that chilly on your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. We had a wet, cold Memorial Day weekend last year. This year, pushing 90 degrees, 10 days into the future. Here comes that cool down, even upper 70s by next Wednesday and low 80s by the end of next week.
All right, Brad, thank you so much.